Bringing you the latest news from Bucks County, this is the Courier Times Update with Rachel Canelli.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rachel Canelli reporting from the Courier Times newsroom with your news update for Wednesday, February 27th. We begin right now with an update on a home invasion and murder in Hilltown last month. We could find out more details today in businessman Joseph Canizzaro's death. Bucks County District Attorney David Heckler is holding a press conference, and police are expected to release new information. Investigators are also looking for the public's help in solving the case in which two armed men targeted Canizzaro, who was heavily in debt, and tied up his girlfriend and 12-year-old son. We'll have full team coverage. Look for Matt Coughlin's story and photographer Art Gentile's video at buckscountycouriertimes.com. Authorities are saying a deceased Upper Moreland infant's injuries don't match her father's story. 2-month-old Michaela Doyle's skull was fractured and her ribs were crushed, resulting in her death. Her father, Edward Doyle, is being charged with her murder. Police say he was drunk and lied to police. Edward Doyle's attorney tells photographer Rick Kinsel in a video online that it was an accident.
He did nothing intentional. It was an accident. Where he lives, all the people there, I've heard from them that he's the greatest father in the world. He would do nothing to hurt his children. He said that he was out with his friends and he was drinking. He didn't know that he was going to have to take care of his children.
Edward Doyle is being held without bail on third-degree murder charges and lying to police. Reporters Margaret Gibbons and Matt Coughlin have more in a story on our website. Police are looking for a missing 19-year-old Middletown man. Christopher King was last seen Thursday in Bensalem. Authorities don't suspect foul play, but they have no leads. Chris is 6 feet tall, 175 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. His mother, Jan King, is a Neshaminy teacher. Joe Chevalier has all the info in a story online. Anyone with information is asked to call police at 215-750-3845. The rain is ending today and we're seeing some milder temperatures, but no sunshine. It will be mostly cloudy with a high near 55. There's a chance of showers overnight with even more clouds and a low around 37. A 20-year-old Northampton man is facing more than 6 felony charges for an alleged electronics theft wave that began when he was a Council Rock High School student. Northampton and Newtown Township Police say Giddis Alec Perlis stole smartphones, calculators, and music devices at his high school and the Newtown Athletic Club where he worked. Reporter Joe Chevalier tells us in a story at buckscountycouriertimes.com he then sold the items on Craigslist and eBay. Joe also has a strange tale on our website about a Lower Southampton man being charged with simple assault and terroristic threats after hitting a woman in the head with a piece of pizza and then threatening to kill her. James Keeney also faces charges of disorderly conduct and harassment in connection with an argument that turned physical at his home. A part of his bail conditions, Keeney can't have any contact with the woman, he can't go to his house, and he must turn over his Glock handgun to police. A fund has been set up to help pay for the costly medical care of Neshaminy High School student Matt Cruz, who's in serious condition after a bus crash in Boston earlier this month that also injured dozens of other Bucks County residents. Donations can be sent to the Matthew Cruz Medical Expense Fund at Bucks First Federal Credit Union on Bath Road in Bristol. Reporter Christian Menno has all the details online, including a statement from Matt's mother. In high school sports, Central Bucks South boys basketball team battled its way through the playback round to earn a spot in states. The 14th seeded Titans sealed the deal with the win over Pencrest last night. Video reporter Jen Wielgus got reaction from the guys at CV South.
It's the most exciting thing ever. I'm speechless. I'm so happy for this team. It was one of our goals the whole year, and I'm so glad that we accomplished it. I mean, again, we didn't get the conference, but states is what it's all about, and we're glad to be here.
They're able to handle adversity, and they know their back was up against the wall. And as Kevin had mentioned, 9 seniors, they don't want the season to end. And we knew we were good enough to play with other teams.
They'll travel to Norristown Friday to play in the district's 9th place game to determine their place among the 10 District 1 qualifiers. And our high school boys basketball coverage continues tonight when Bristol faces off against New Hope Soulbury. Keep checking our website for updates. Will Simone Gagne's return to Philadelphia mean hope for the Flyers? Sports writer Wayne Fish says in a story online that the left winger could help pick up some offensive slack. But Wayne also talked to Flyers captain Claude Giroux about what else has to happen to get the team back on track.
Yeah, just making sure everybody's on the same page. I don't think we played bad last night, just a couple mistakes, a couple minutes that we didn't play the way we wanted to play, and we just took a look at it and make sure everybody is on the same page.
You can follow Wayne's Flyers coverage at buckscountycouriertimes.com. Now here's a look at what we're working on in the newsroom. A Yardley chiropractor who's accused of fondling a 70-year-old patient is expected in court today. Reporter Lori Mason-Schrader will be there. Also today, some Neshaminy 8th graders will get a chance to feel like rock band tour managers. You can find out how in Christian Meadows' story and video. And finally, senioritis. A reality writer's talk about how to turn procrastination into an art form. You can find all of these stories and the latest local news at buckscountycouriertimes.com. I'm Rachel Canelli. Thanks for watching and have a good day. More than 1 million meals have been served here at the Bucks County Emergency Homeless Shelter. Like any other home, this kitchen is the heart of this shelter, and it's in desperate need of some long overdue TLC. That's why Family Service Association, Comcast, the Courier Times, and Intelligencer newspapers are teaming up in a campaign asking you, Bucks County, to buck up. There will be collection boxes all across the county, so buck up, Bucks County. Let's take care of the heart of this shelter together so they can cook and serve 1 million more meals to those in need.